Judging by the title, you would probably be thinking that I would be talking about DP characters or characters with a ton of armor or guard point, but that's not the type of character that we need to bring attention to. The ones that deserve that spotlight are the characters with moves that don't go away on hit, whether that's a fireball, a summon, or an item. Looking at you, Faust. Those characters have the ability to change the course of a match by just having one of those out. What do I mean by that exactly? Well, let me get into further explanation. With these characters, which we call combo breakers, a lot of the time when you're watching one of them, you'll see that they are getting hit or blocking, but one of the moves they have still remain on screen. Now, if I were to give you an example, it would be Juri's Fireball from Street Fighter. The reason I mentioned Juri's Fireball is because of how low it reaches, making it almost impossible to destroy by opposing fireballs in a fireball war, or with supers that don't have animations, obviously. And I know what you're thinking, oh, it's okay, she either needs to have one stock in hand or use OD meter, or she just has a lot of recovery, which to that I agree to a certain extent. The only problem with this line of thinking is that even though she does have a decent bit of recovery for the fireball, she also comes out with the fireball at frame 16, which, if you don't know, is very fast, and it stays out for a good amount of time on screen. On normal fireball, even though it does have a lot of recovery, and OD fireball has even less recovery. So although maybe rare, it can turn a situation where Juri gets hit to Juri kinda killing for getting hit. Not convincing enough though, let's move on to someone else. We can move on to someone like Captain Ginu from DDFZ, where his main strategy is to flood the screen with all his friends and have a grand old time. Now, while I say have a grand old time, I mean he's cutting off half the screen with 100 frames of hit stun moves, and none of them go away on hit. So, if you would refer to this clip as an example, you would understand how strong that is. He is able to go straight into his win condition if you try to combo him, and there are many other instances as this with his other calls as well, which you've probably either seen or gone up against because a lot of people have played this game. This one is pretty straightforward though, so let's move on to the last one, and someone that I've named before. Yes, it is exactly who you think it is. It is Faust, our boy. Not my boy, but your boy. Now, Faust is the funny one because he's been doing it for like 20 years. He is a veteran in this shit. He's been doing this. And yet, he still gets away with it somehow. He is the main offender of this rule, considering his entire moveset can be considered a walking DP, as my boy LK would say. Now, I already know what your response is going to be. Hey, there's mad startup / mad recovery. Oh no, I can heal you. I have useless items. Blah blah blah. My response to that is good. You can hold that, and you can only hold that because one of your items is Mini Faust. Walks around into my combo. He's like whoop whoop whoop, and then I start getting comboed. How'd that work? And then we also have meteors. Not only does it just rain from the heavens in a random formation, I bet y'all didn't know that it's a random formation, but I can also get crossed up by Scarecrow because it's guard crush, and then I get full comboed, or I just get full comboed by a meteor while I'm comboing. So there is that. But there's also bomb, trumpet, or banana peel, which we see a lot less maybe, but you know, it's still very strong, and banana peel hard knockdown, so you know, it's a lot. But that's enough about me ranting about Faust items. In the end, these characters have the strongest defense and offense in games along with characters, because they get that defense and offense in the combo. So obviously it has to be somewhere on the strongest, right? But hopefully fighting games stop doing this and let me do combos safely when I hit them and punish them, maybe, or maybe not. Maybe it's more exciting to have a toolkit like that and have things that stop me from comboing, because it's funny. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment under the video. Y'all have a good one.